Ladies and gentlemen, I'm confused with what's happening with the election situation in South Africa. So the ANC has lost the majority control in parliament and needs a coalition. They have expressed an interest in meeting all the opposition parties, which is a good start, in my opinion. But this is where I'm confused, ladies and gentlemen. The economic freedom fighters just announced that they wouldn't be a party to any form of coalition that involves the Democratic Alliance. This was said by Floyd Shivambu. I'm confused. Take a listen to it.
We're not going to form part of any government with the Democratic Alliance. We're not going to sit alongside the Democratic Alliance and Freedom Front Plus in government as the economic freedom fighters.
Something doesn't sit right with me. So the EFF, which has now dropped to the 4th place after the MK party, will rather join hands with the ANC and the MK party rather than the DA? Isn't this the same group of people Malema touted as corrupt for years, including his unsavory resistance at the former president in parliament and eventually added up to his impeachment? So he would rather be united with those parties, people that he called corrupt in the past, than the DA? What is his issue with the DA, if I may ask? Let's talk about the DA for a minute. Are they indeed aligned to the West like they are being reported, or they only want to bring some form of capitalist system into South Africa? Because most of the other parties are all in tune with the socialist leftist policies. We know that. Is that their reason why they don't like them? Is that what makes them unattractive to the EFF? Is that a stand by the EFF or something that is just being pushed by Malema? Are the DA as racist and a people of apartheid era as they are purported to be? How is this true when they got more than 3.5 million of the votes in South Africa this year, representing 21.8% of the total votes? In as much as South Africans have voted to bring change to the grip that the ANC had over the country, it's also important to know that they voted for the type of change that can bring efficiency in government, and therefore the DA's percentage should be recognized as important. You cannot just do away with the second place party's involvement in forming a government and hold on to an entrenched position when your followers are looking for change. That's why I'm asking here, ladies and gentlemen, is it a stand by the entire EFF or is it a Malema stand? Because you might be doing the followers a disservice if it's not the stand of the EFF. My suspicion on why the EFF dropped from 10.8% in 2019's election to 9.5% in this year's election might be legit. People were tired of the ANC and its failures and needed change. But the same people weren't on board with Malema's stance on many issues. And I think this might be one of them. Why wouldn't you want to be a part of a government to start pushing for some of the reforms you have been talking about? How long do you want to be screaming from outside in? No matter how bad one may think of the DA, they went up by 1% in this year's election, from 20.8 to 21.8%. The people who are supposed to come to the EFF are the same people that went to the MK party. This is going to be a big blow to the EFF moving forward. Trust my words. The voters running to the MK party are not only going to be coming from the ANC party, but also going to come from the EFF in the future. As a leader, the best place to be, if you have the opportunity, is where decisions are being made. And the EFF seem to allow either pride or principle, which sounds the same to me at this point, to rid them of an opportunity to push for what they've been shouting for years. Maybe the EFF don't need to be in government this year. Maybe. But be kind to subscribe if you haven't, ladies and gentlemen, and hit the like button. It helps us to reach as many people as possible.